What is up, everybody? You're very welcome along to the final match day of 2020. Well, the shit show that has been 2020. Welcome along, I'm your host Craig, you're very welcome. Today the Reds travel to Newcastle to take on a very stubborn Steve Bruce side and hopefully get those 3 points, push a little bit further ahead, because it looks like we have a bit of a title race on our hands, folks, although I'm still back in the Reds to get the job done. Now, I hear you all screaming from wherever you are in the world, Craig, is Thiago in the squad? Let me just say this to you. Thiago Alcantara. You know he is, baby. You know he is. He's on the bench. Don't know if he'll get minutes, but it is just a relief to see that he's finally fit enough to take his place on Liverpool's bench. He's joined on that bench today by Shaqiri as well, who makes his return, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's on the bench today as well, although he has had some minutes in his rehab. But this is a big one, folks. This is a big one after United's very late win against Wolves yesterday. Little bit of pressure put on the Reds. It's up to us today to go to Newcastle and get that job done. Obviously, we had a cancellation of a game earlier on. Fulham, or Spurs versus Fulham, I should say, was cancelled. But, you know, tonight's game is 100% going ahead. So let's keep our fingers crossed for 3 points for the Reds. As always, massive shout out to our sponsors, Boyle Sports, without whom we wouldn't be here today. You can see some odds floating across the bottom of the screen now. If you are going to have a little flutter on the game today, we urge you to do so responsibly as always, but we also urge you to do so with our sponsors, Boyle Sports. There is a link in the description for you to sign up to Boyle Sports. Once you do that, lodge your first tenner in, place your first tenner bet, and you will receive a free bet from Boyle Sports regardless. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have what's called Craig's Bet of the Game, and for this one, what I've gone for is a penalty to be scored in the game. As simple as that. I've said stick a tenner on a penalty to be scored in the game. The odds are 9 to 5. Tenner would pay out a potential 28 quid. You can of course lose, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but that's my bet for the game, and my score prediction as well is 2-0. So again, massive shout out to our sponsors, Boyle Sports, and yeah, please do gamble responsibly as always. Right folks, Thiago the GOAT, says Ragnar Tom. Must win, said Shagit. Good news for us, Thiago's back. It's great. It's great. It's like an early January signing, isn't it? It's what we've all been waiting for. Now, I'm not expecting him to get many minutes today, to be honest with you. Maybe a little 6-7 minute cameo at the end if things are going well. I don't know how many minutes he has in those legs after being out for so long since that horrendous Richarlison tackle, but at least he is back, at least he is ready, and at least he is in the squad. What is the team news, I hear you say? Don't worry folks, got you covered on that one as well. This is today's team news, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Alisson starts in goal for the Reds. At right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back, Andy Robertson. Centre back pairing for today, a little bit different. Reece Williams didn't get the nod. That nod went to Nat Phillips. He partners Fabinho in the heart of the Liverpool defence. Moving into midfield then, Gini Wijnaldum gets a much needed rest. He's replaced by James Milner. Jordan Henderson and Curtis Jones make up the midfield trio. Then up front, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. It's like the olden days, folks. It's like the good old days. Now, one thing I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking. Sorry, I didn't do the subs. Let me go through the subs. On the bench, Kelleher, Gini, Thiago, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Kumi Minamino, Shaqiri, Origi, Neco Williams and Reece Williams. Now, a lot of people are going to be having the same concerns perhaps that I immediately had when I seen the team. Is there enough creativity in that midfield? The answer is, we're going to find out. What we do know is we will get 100% work and effort from James Milner and Jordan Henderson at the centre of that midfield, and hopefully we'll see Curtis Jones have a good influence on the game, and let's get behind the boys. That's all I can say. It's a massive win today, folks. We need to get to 3 points. We need to keep our noses ahead in this title race. So let me know your thoughts on this team. Let me know your thoughts on the starting 11. I'll run you through Newcastle's, or excuse me, on the score. Let me know your score prediction. I'll run you through Newcastle's starting 11 now as well. They've got Darlow in goal, Clark, Fernandez and Shire at the back. Yedlin, Longstaff, Hayden and Ritchie in midfield. Then Joelinton, Wilson and Murphy up front. So look, I've said this before and it's come back to bite me in the ass, but we should be winning these type of games. But should be isn't worth anything. You should be beating X, Y and Z, but you've got to go out there in the Premier League and give 100% week in and week out, because it's a league where you cannot be subpar or it'll come back to bite you in the behind. Right folks, what have we got? 5-1 to Liverpool, say click for Kaylee. Evening, Thiago, how are you mate? Welcome in. Jesse has the same concern about midfield. I'm here, Craig. Let's go Reds. Great to see you again, said Carl. Lovely to see you, buddy. Welcome into the chat, and to everyone that's coming in. Another bit of good news, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow night. I don't know how you're celebrating or ringing in the new year, but I will be live streaming from 11:30 p.m. on the Anfield Agenda channel to welcome in the new year with my family, who will of course be in the sitting room here with me, but not on camera, and you guys. So wherever you are around the world, I know obviously times vary, but if you are free, you want to come and celebrate the new year tomorrow, I'll be live streaming to get rid of 2020 and welcome with open arms in 2021 and hope that it's a better year for all of us. But wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're safe, I hope your loved ones are well, and I wish you all a very happy new year. But I also want you to be with me tomorrow night. Loads coming up in the new year on Anfield Agenda. We're going to be interviewing Jack Mate. Can't believe we got that interview, but hey, we have. Going to be interviewing Darren McAnthony as well, the owner of Peterborough United, and lots more stuff coming up as well in between. I'm also going to be talking with Mark Goldbridge ahead of the Reds game against Manchester United on the 19th of January as well. So, as I said, lots to look forward to, folks. I'm a United fan, please lose, said Jamie. Mate, I know the feeling. I know the feeling, mate. Last night I was sitting there trying to be... I was covering the Wolves game on Mundo Sporto, so I was doing obviously United against Wolves, and thank you to everyone that came over and joined me for that game, by the way. But I have to admit, buddy, when it was getting closer and closer to the end, I thought, ooh, they could be dropping points here. But no, in fairness, they got the goal. United, credit where it's due. They put the pressure back on us today, and we have to respond. We have to respond like champions, and I believe that the guys will go and do it today. So let me know your thoughts, folks. Anyway, again, if you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, which is our membership here on the channel, the reason I'm saying that is with the January window opening soon as well. Any inside information or any gossip we get, we will give it to our members in our Discord group, which is part of your membership. If you want to become a member, click on that join button. It's $4.99 a month to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC. You get use of all the custom emojis. You get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name. Your name appears in green to me and other members, making it easier for me to spot and read your comments. But it's all about that Discord group, I promise you. So if you are going to think of maybe sending a super chat, why not just join instead? $4.99 a month, and then you get to chat with us offline as well. Joanne Fisher, how are you, my friend? Always with the onset super sticker. It's become a tradition here on the channel, Joanne. Don't think Newcastle will score. Striker starved of service. Steve Bruce is too defensive, so Paul Kinsella. Yusuf, how are you, my friend? Welcome in, Mr. Bud as well. We can't keep expecting teams to drop points. We have been poor at times this season. We have. But it's been a mad season, mate. It's been a really, really crazy season. And the good news for us, is even with the injuries to Gomez, even with Thiago's injury, even with Van Dijk's injury, even with the centre-back issues we've had, we're still top of the league. That says something about this group of players. And yes, it isn't the dominance that we seen last year. But let's remember what we've done and what Manchester City have done before us over the past few years. Those points tallies, that's not normal. That's not a normal Premier League season. So somebody winning the Premier League this year with 85, 86 points or so wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. It is going to be a lot more competitive, but I still back us to do it. I still think that we have the mental strength to do it. And that's my take on the title race anyway, but there is a very long way to go. Carl, how are you, buddy? Said Liverpool 4-3 today. I love the history, hint, hint. Oh, that was some game, wasn't it? I know where you're going with that one. Going back to the Stan Collymore game, as I call it. That was a belter, mate. Absolute belter. We've had some great games at Newcastle over the years. Kate, how are you, my friend? I don't think Connor's going to be in the chat tonight. He might surprise me and drop in, but he is spending some time with his good lady partner, and rightly so. He deserves a little bit of time off, Mr. Crosby. So if there's any mistakes tonight, I'm going to have to take full responsibility for them, ladies and gents. I won't be able to blame Connor. What have we got to go till kick-off? Loads of time. Still 20 minutes to go till kick-off, folks. So I have the mini team as well ready to go up. But again, if you fancy going with Craig's bet for the day, my bet is a penalty to be scored in the game. Simple odds, 9-5 with Boyle Sports. Stick a tenner on, you could get 28 back, or you could of course lose your tenner. But that's what I think would happen in today's game. I'm going for that. And my prediction for the score as well was of course a 2-0 win for the Reds. As you can see across the bottom of the screen as well, there are various odds for other bets that Boyle have available. Sadio Mane to score first is at 7-2 as an example. Curtis Jones to score first, 8-1. Now we know Curtis likes a shot from outside the box, so might be worth a punt, but please do always gamble responsibly. I've said it before and I'm going to reiterate what I've said. One of the reasons we chose Boyle to go with as our sponsors is because from moment one, When we sat down to speak with Emer, to speak with Leon and the team at Boyle Sports, they said to us, Craig, we are absolutely adamant that we want our customers to be betting 2 quid, 5 quid, 10 quid. We don't want the big betters. We want people to just enhance their enjoyment of the game, and we are very serious about gambling responsibly. I promise you, I shit you not, that is the reason we chose to go with Boyle, because from minute one, we knew that they were legit and that they were going to look out for our subscribers. So people think I'm talking shit. People think, hey, you're taking bookies' money. I'm telling you, we turned down many different opportunities to be sponsored before this one. But we chose Boyle Sports because we believe in them as a company. We believe in them as individuals. And we're very proud to be partnered up with them. That's the end of my little rant about that one, folks. 2-1 Liverpool wins. Oh, again, I'm sure you know this already, but again, the government of the UK today have revised the tier system because of what's going on, and Liverpool has been moved into tier 3, meaning that there will be no more fans allowed at Goodison or Anfield, which basically means there are no fans allowed at any Premier League games as things stand. Unfortunately, that's the situation where we have it, and it's probably a bit fairer. If I'm being honest about this, I never really liked the idea of some teams being able to have fans in and some teams not. It just seemed like a bit of an advantage to me. I have to be honest, I always try and give my honest opinion. Thiago's on the bench, great to see, said Andrew. Yes, it is, mate. It's absolutely wonderful to see. And from the very moment I heard that he was in the squad, it's like a switch went off in my head and I just start going around the house whistling the Thiago song. I don't know about you guys. I assume some of you were the same. We're the same mindset here, folks. Wazza, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. Another onset super sticker. All these little things, folks. Super chats, super stickers, memberships. They're the lifeblood of a small channel like ours. So thank you very much for your support. And as always, the main thing is, if you enjoy our streams, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream as well. And keep your comments coming and let me know where in the world you're watching. Because I love to know. I just love to know who's tuning in, where you're watching, and how you're celebrating the games. What have we got? Halier said, should I again raise the question? Nath Phillips' contract runs out in the summer. Should Liverpool offer him a new one? My answer, my personal opinion, mate, is no. I think Nath Phillips will go on to have a good career, whether it be at Championship level, lower Premier League level. Maybe he'll go back to the Bundesliga. But I think with the young centre-backs Liverpool have coming through, and let's not forget, I think Phillips is a bit older, 23, 24. He's going to want to play week in and week out, and I don't think he'll get that opportunity at Liverpool. So again, Nat Phillips I think would move on, or should move on at the end of the season. Just my take on it. What have we got? Yes, I did, Craig. Thiago Alcantara. Exactly. I knew it. We're all going around, aren't we, in this Thiago bubble at the minute, going na 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 na. What else have we got? I'm watching from Liverpool, said Andrew. Lots of love to you, buddy. Mark's in the house as well. How are you, Mark? Thiago coming back is better than Christmas Day, said Gary Jones. Nice one. Overhype Thiago? How dare you, sir? That's blasphemy. No, Thiago is he's going to be great, mate. Just let us have this moment. You know what I mean? We haven't had much positivity recently, so let's stick with it. The happiness that Thiago's back in the matchday squad. I'm tuning in from Glasgow, said Sonny. How are you, buddy? And lots of love to you and everybody in Glasgow as well. Do you think Lampard will keep his job at Chelsea? I could not give a shiny shit about that club, their manager, the free spending club that they are. Some of the scum I've seen from their supporters online. Now, it is only a small majority. I'm sure there are lots and lots of wonderful Chelsea fans out there, but I couldn't give a shiny shit about Chelsea, mate. Not one bit. Let them keep Lampard in a job. Let them keep throwing money. Let him keep ruining players like he is with Timo Werner. I don't care. I'm only concerned about the Reds, and Kloppo is the man. Again, don't mean that to be rude to you, buddy. Wasn't about the question at all. Love you, as always. Rabadan, how are you, my good friend? Said, more realistic buy in January, White or Upamecano? Has to be White, mate, because there's a couple of things. Both are probably unrealistic for different reasons. So, excuse me, I have an itchy nose. Let me break it down why I think both are a little bit unrealistic. As much as I want Ben White to join Liverpool, and I'm going to be asking Darren McAnthony about that as well. He's a massive advocate with the Reds signing him. But I think maybe we're going to see Brighton dragged into a relegation battle. Will they want to sell one of their best defenders in a relegation battle? No, probably not. Upamecano, they're definitely not going to want to sell to Liverpool when they're still in the Champions League and we're playing RB Leipzig in February. And they also know that he has that release clause that kicks in the summer, so they're guaranteed to get 40 mil from him anyway. So I don't see him moving, to be honest with you. Now, there is a lot of talk as well about him being a possible replacement at Bayern Munich for the outgoing... what's the guy that's leaving again? The Austrian international there. Mine's gone blank. David Alaba. Yes, David Alaba. Alan Thomas said 9 months as a member. Top channel, Craig. Thank you very much, buddy. I don't think you are a member, Alan, are you? There's no member thing beside your name, but you mean 9 months as a subscriber. But either way, thank you, Alan. Thank you for the super chat. And I hope you had a lovely Christmas, buddy. What have we got? Craig, I'm Indian and we're mad about Liverpool. Oh, mate, I know it. I was fortunate enough to do a Skype call with the Pune Liverpool OLSC, and what a group of Reds they were. Really enjoyed every minute of it as well. Talked with the South African cop on Zoom as well one time on a call. Great bunch of... I'm stumbling over my words here. Great bunch of people as well. This is why we love Liverpool, folks. Fans from around the world all coming together to celebrate the club that we all love and the sport that we all love. Right, Craig, I've been sub since about July time. I'm sure your subs have gone up like 20k since then. I don't really keep an eye on that type of thing because I'm just looking for progression all the time. One thing I do know for certain is that we've grown over 10,000 subs since we lost 7-2 to Villa. That much I remember, because I remember looking back at the clips and seeing where the number was at that time. And the Barcelona game when we beat Barca and that magic comeback, we were at about 18k I think back then. So the channel is grown. People are starting to find out about us, and most happily for me, I think they're enjoying what we're doing. At least I hope that they are. So look, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. We're on the road, we're on the march in 2021. Lots of great stuff coming up on the channel. And of course we have our second channel as well, Mundo Sporto. Connor posted something up actually on the Anfield Agenda channel, like a highlight reel of everything we've done so far, the best moments of Anfield Agenda. So if you get a chance, please do watch that back later on. And we've got a post-match show coming up as well after the game today. So lots of stuff to keep you going for the next couple of hours. What else have we got? I love this channel, said Thiago's SZN. This channel loves you as well, buddy. Thank you. Joel Morris, another very, 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 very generous gentleman who's always thrown in a super chat. Liverpool will win 2-0. Also, do you think the Premier League will be paused again? No, I don't. For a few reasons, and I've been paying as much attention to this as I can. There doesn't seem to be much benefit in pausing the Premier League for 2 weeks because, one, will it really make too much of a difference? Like, players will still be at home with their families. Are they going to tell their families that they absolutely cannot leave the house? And look, I'm no medical expert on this by any way, shape or form, but the league's already congested. We've already got a hectic schedule. There's already some games to be replayed, like Newcastle have one. Some teams have matches in hand. We've got the Euros coming up. I just don't see how they can fit it in. So I think we're just going to carry ahead and, you know, try and keep things as safe as possible. It is probably the right decision to make sure that we're behind closed doors again for the games. Public safety has to be the number one priority, of course, as does the safety of the players. But I hope not, and I think not. But again, please don't take anything I say there as gospel, because I'm far from an expert. Thiago 45 minutes, said Joe UTM. Milner come off the bench, or to come off at half time. I'd love Thiago to get 45, mate. I really would. I just don't know if the medical department would let him come back for that long in his first game back. But again, we'll wait and see. What have we got? Whoop whoop, said who let the ox out. Whoop 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 whoop. Origi swap with Skriniar plus a wallop of cash. Apparently Liverpool have no interest in Skriniar because of the price tag being put on him by Inter Milan, from what I've been reading recently. Origi, I'm still convinced, will be out the door in January. But the centre-back situation, look, there's loads of time for us to discuss that. Again, if you want any inside transfer scoops that I get, I always share it with our Discord group that is only available to members of Anfield Agenda FC. So click that join button if you want to sign up. It's $4.99 a month, by the way. Must make that clear. What else is there? What do I think about Leeds winning 5-0 yesterday? I was delighted. I was delighted that Mr. Master Tactician, the human gravy boat himself, was put in his place by Bielsa's Leeds. I was sitting here like it was Liverpool beating them 5-0, mate. I was that happy. Do I think Taki will play? I hope so. I was gobsmacked that when we were chasing the win against the Human Gravy Boat and West Bromwich Albion, I was so shocked that we seen Origi come on and not Takumi Minamino. I don't know what signal that may have sent to Taki. But I hope he gets some time. And look, for those coming in late, let's have a look at the team news again. In goal, of course, it's Alisson Becker. At right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Over at left back, Andy Robertson. Fabinho is going to be partnered today by Nat Phillips at centre back. Then moving into midfield, we've got a change. We've got Gini Wijnaldum getting a rest, so James Milner comes in to partner Jordan Henderson and Curtis Jones in that midfield trio. Then we've got Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah as the front three. On the bench today for the Reds, Queefin Kelleher, Gini Wijnaldum, Thiago Alcantara, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Takumi Minamino, Xherdan Shaqiri, Divock Origi, Nico Williams and Reece Williams. That is the Reds starting lineup today. And for one last time before we get going, my bet of the day is a penalty to be scored in the game, available with Boyle at 9 to 5. That's the last I'm going to be talking about betting before the game. But if you are going to sign up to make a bet, please use our sponsors Boyle, and there is a link in the description that lets them know that we sent you over as well. So if you are going to sign up, please do have a look at that link. Right, let me just put the small team up on screen so you guys have that one. There you go. Right, who's ready? 10 minutes to go, folks. This should be an absolute belter. For those watching, as usual, it's on Amazon Prime in the UK and stuff, but I'm watching the game here on Premier Sports in Ireland with great coverage from Owen McDevitt, who's one of my favourite presenters as well. I hope that someday I get to sit down and do a show with Owen McDevitt. Owen McDevitt's a great guy. Started off with Second Captains, used to be a presenter on News Talk. Second Captains then went off and did their own thing. I've been a massive fan of everything the guys have done. Himself, Ken Early, great group of lads as well. And of course, can't forget about the Quizmaster himself, the man who always makes me smile, the man who never loses out as well. So it's, yeah, look, I've loved their journey. Sorry, I'm going off on a bit of a rant here as well, but they are a good group of lads. Any Irish people probably know who Second Captains are, and Murph is the gentleman who's a master at the quiz as well. So I was a fan of their stuff. I've went to a lot of their live shows when they were recording in RTE as well, and I'd love to sit down with Owen McDevitt someday in the studio there on Premier Sports and be doing a Liverpool game or something. Right, what have we got? WFM, by the way, to everybody. WFM. And if you don't know what that means, you'll soon find out. What else we got? I'm gonna to watch now. See you in a bit. Don't mind the coverage, mate. Sync up my match commentary with the game, buddy. Far more fun experience for you, because I will be giving you guys play-by-play commentary of the game as always. What's up, Ahmed? How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Dara Azizi's in the house as well from Phoenix. Lovely to see you, and as always, Dara, my good friend from Arizona. So glad Uncle Millie's back in the squad, said Kate, as am I. Always great to have James Milner there. I do have a little wonder about the creativity from midfield. I've got to be honest, I've never been a huge fan of Hendo and Milner starting together, as much as I love them both as individuals. I often find that sometimes in midfield it lacks a little bit of creativity, but I'm sure Jurgen Klopp has assessed the situation, and he knows far better than me. Craig, mate, can you read my super chat? Sorry, Carl, did I miss one? I'm sure I read your super chat that I seen earlier, mate. I'm scrolling back through. Origi plus 20 million for Ben White. Sorry, Carl, did miss that one. My bad, mate. Origi plus 20 million for Ben White. Said it for a while. Of the Premier League clubs, and look, that's a good show, Carl, and I'd be all over that. For the Premier League clubs, what I've seen is Leeds possibly interested in Divock Origi. Who was the other club? There was one more Premier League club I'd seen could have been in. No, not Newcastle. Who was it? Shit, it's escaped me now. Going down through the teams here in my head real quick. Wolves. I think Wolves were the other club that were mentioned as being interested in Divock Origi at one point. Craig, did you see the hate Curtis Jones has been getting? Yes, I've talked about it many times, Evan. I've talked about it on social media. I've talked about it on here. He gave away a sloppy corner. That happens. Shit happens to anybody. But what these idiots that give him stick don't understand is, yes, he made a mistake to give away the corner, but we still could have and should have defended that corner better. So everybody can make a mistake. I've seen Van Dijk slice clearances that have gone for corners. I've seen Fabinho do it. I've seen any of our defensive players do it. We still should have defended the corner better, and that responsibility cannot fall on the shoulders of Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is a damn fine footballer, 19 years of age, and look at the skill he's already shown. So he's going to get nothing but love from me, because I'm very much looking forward to Curtis Jones' progression. I think Big Shaq should get more game time. Well, the only reason he hasn't, Sonny, is because he's been injured so much, mate. He's been injured since international duty with Switzerland, and he's only coming back from that injury now. So it's not really a fact that he's just sitting on the bench there, mate. He just hasn't been available. What have we got? Elijah John Fivefield. United got so lucky last night. Christmas came late for them. To be fair, yes, they got a bit of a lucky with the deflection, but they were the only ones pressing to try and win the game, to be fair to them. So, is it luck? I mean, Liverpool do it so often as well. I don't think winning games late like that is down to luck. I think it's down to the psyche of top clubs, whether it be Liverpool, United, City, whoever. Juventus, doesn't matter. I think it's just in the psyche of the club and the players that they still believe and still push on. Was it a kick in the nuts for us Liverpool fans? Yeah, it was. Let's be honest. And I had to do a coverage of the game. I had to sit there and watch it live. But I don't know. I wouldn't say luck. I think there's some, maybe, I don't know how to describe it, but I think there's some mystical, magical energy around stuff like that. Craig, can you name celebs who support Liverpool? Yeah, there's a few. There's James Bond. Craig David, I was going to say Craig David. Daniel Craig, of course, supports Liverpool. John Oliver, one of my favourite comedians and one of my favourite talk show hosts. He's a massive Liverpool fan as well. Who else have we got? Who else is famous? Russell Howard, another famous Liverpool fan. But look, I could carry on talking about famous Liverpool fans, mate. There is a lot of them. Mike Myers, of course, massive Liverpool fan. Josh said, hey Craig, looking forward to this game a lot, as am I. What do you think could be the score? I'm going for 2-0, mate. 2-0 to Liverpool. Ole won it in Fergie time, said Mark. Who's your favourite football player? Bobby Firmino. Currently playing his trade, probably Messi. Love Messi to bits. He's been the greatest player of my generation. My favourite Liverpool players, without a doubt, Roberto Firmino. McGregor's a United fan, mate. He's not a Liverpool fan. He's a United fan. What else have we got? Alexander Gomez, thank you for the super chat. My friend said, did I hear you say you're streaming from Ireland? Yes, I absolutely am, buddy. From Wexford, to be precise. I enjoy your absolute passion for LFC. Regards from Sugarland, Texas, a suburb of Houston. I really, and I'm not just saying this to brown nose you, mate, but I really, really want to visit Texas. I've been saying it for ages. Texas would have been the next stop on my Anfield agenda journey, but we are heading to Phoenix, and we're heading to, I think, South California as well, maybe late October. So any Reds that are in that neck of the woods, keep an eye out. And it looks like myself and my wife will be heading to Florida as well to celebrate our, well, I want to say our 40th, but I refuse to acknowledge the fact that I'll be 40 next year. As you know, folks, I'm going to just update to 39.1 instead. LeBron James, yeah, he's a Liverpool fan, but he's also a part owner of the club. I'm very good, Kevin. I hope you are as well. Lana Del Rey sings her own version of You'll Never Walk Alone. Yes, and Dua Lipa will always be a Liverpool fan favourite as well, for that amazing. Yes, we lost against Real Madrid, but just the everybody singing that Dua Lipa song, man, that was amazing. Dr. Dre is a Liverpool fan now. I didn't know that. Now I'll take that. I will take that, because Dr. Dre is one of my heroes. I'm old school when it comes to rap and hip hop and Dr. Dre and NWA, and oh man, I could go on for hours about it. Tommy Tiernan, nice. Do like Tommy Tiernan, very funny dude. Sheamus, yes, how could I forget Sheamus? WWE superstar Sheamus is also a massive Liverpool fan, and who's going to argue with him over anything, to be fair, the size of the fella. He's also one of the whitest human beings I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you were to sit down and draw a stereotypical Irish dude, without the big muscles, of course, because Sheamus is a monster, probably look a little bit like Sheamus. Mo Salah to Barca. Mate, Barca couldn't afford me at this moment in time, let alone Mo Salah. So no, he won't be going anywhere near Barcelona. They haven't got 2 cents to rub together, mate, so I wouldn't worry about that one bit. I did mention Daniel Craig earlier on, but look, ladies and gentlemen, this is about the Reds game tonight. We're about to get underway, so without further ado, let me just get the clock ready here to go. That one, no, where is it? That one? Yes, right. That's ready to go. Let me get the clock ready to go. And we're... actually, I don't like the colour of that. Let me just change our away team colour. What do you think? Liverpool should be in red or white? I'll change it during the game. But, yeah, we're about to get underway. The Reds got to be playing from left to right in the first half. Let me get the clock ready. And, yeah, sit back, relax, and I will do my best to take you through the game, ladies and gents. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Boyle Sports, without whom we wouldn't be doing this game. Honestly, we wouldn't. The lights have been kept on thanks to Boyle Sports. I want to change the score colour there to white instead of black, but I want to do it after the game starts so I don't miss the start of it with the clock. Players are taking a knee now, as always before games, and then we'll be underway at St James's Park, and hopefully the Reds will get the 3 points. Right, folks, kick off, we're underway. Ball goes back. Decent thing done, whipped out left hand side towards Sadio Mane. Immediately Liverpool go on the attack, but Newcastle clear it back upfield. It's headed forward. Curtis Jones. Milner squares it at right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent cuts back inside, nothing on for him, so he goes back to Nat Phillips. Nothing on for Phillips, he goes all the way back. Right, I'm going to change these score colours now. 1 second. Trent goes long up the line. Ball's up in the air. It's headed away by Newcastle by Longstaff. Sorry, I'm trying to do this at the same time as talk to you guys as well. Right, that's the scoreboard. Change cover. Right, cool. We're good to go. Ball's gone out for a throw. Be a Newcastle throw in left hand side. Bit of snow falling there on Tyneside. No snow so far in Ireland, but it is absolutely freezing here, folks. Oh, we've gone up to 61,200, which is class, but please do keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gents. Good hold-up play there from Newcastle. They launch a ball up the line, but it goes straight at a play. It'll be a throw into Liverpool. Trent looking for somebody from the throw-in. Milner comes across, but Trent throws it infield to Sadio Mane. Mane takes a touch, lays the ball nicely across left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo, back into Sadio Mane. Sadio's quite deep, just inside the Newcastle half. Little 1-2 with Bobby Firmino. Sadio. Great tackle on him, to be fair, by the Newcastle defender. Now Newcastle have the ball with Callum Wilson. He turns Nat Phillips, squares the ball out right hand side. Now Newcastle have a chance to attack. Ball down the line again, looking for Callum Wilson. Fabinho's out there with him. Cross comes in. Alisson had to deal with it. Tipped it over. It'll be a Newcastle corner. It was one of those crosses that was a cross but ended up being kind of a shot. Alisson didn't want to take any chances and just tips it over. So it'll be a Newcastle corner. We better defend this better than the last corner, put it that way. Right, here we go. First corner of the game, Newcastle's on the far right hand side. Happy birthday, Evan, by the way. I'm just seeing that in the chat, buddy. Happy birthday to you. 2 minutes gone here, folks. This is the first corner. Matt Ritchie goes across to take it. Looks like it could be an in-swinger with that left foot of his. Always nervous with zonal marking like this. Ball comes in. Goal kick. It came off somebody's head and went wide. I just didn't know whose head it was. Must have been Joelinton's. Anyway, it's gone wide for a goal kick. Angie, thank you very much. At the Liverpool drop point today. Joelinton going to make you look like Blackpool. Mate, you've paid money to say that, so sound. But, yeah, let's see what happens. That's all I can say. But we're not going to be made look like Blackpool, mate. I mean, that's a little bit over the top. Curtis Jones works out to Salah now, right hand side. Newcastle clear. It'll be a throw into the Reds on the right. Salah thinks he probably should have done a little bit better with that one. Hendo to Trent. Trent goes back. Nat Phillips now. James Milner. Milner goes back to Fabinho. Pressure comes on. Fabinho's looking up for something ahead of him. Nothing on, so he goes back to Alisson. Alisson switches the ball out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo goes one way, then the other. Decides to go out wide left. Sadio Mane. Sadio seems to be dropping quite deep to get involved and try and link up the play early on, folks. Here's Curtis Jones now. He moves it out right hand side to Nat Phillips. Phillips tries a ball up the line. It takes a ricochet. Newcastle clear it. Oh, that'll be a free kick there. Nat Phillips went straight into the back of Joelinton and collided with his head. Thankfully, Joelinton's okay. There'll be a free kick to Newcastle pretty much just on the halfway line. Steve Cripps, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Thank you for watching, and yeah, lots of love. Right, free kick to Newcastle here. Liverpool holding a very high defensive line. Free, and I mean like 10, 15 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Matt Ritchie over the free kick again. Diagonal ball long. Sadio Mane has it. He goes back to Robbo, and Robbo puts his foot through it and clears it for Liverpool. Bobby gives chase. Again, ball launched long by Newcastle. Robbo, will he take that down or will he let it go out? He lets it go out for a throw-in. Looking for the quick throw. Somebody show for him. Come on, someone show. Hendo, look at the gap, mate. Run into the gap. There's a huge gap. Jones, somebody run into it. Goes up the line. Sadio Mane heads it in field, but there was a push in the back. It's another free kick to Newcastle. Again, we can't be giving so many soft free kicks away and let Newcastle get opportunities to put balls into the box over and over again. Sadio Mane this time pulled up for a little push. And again, correct decision by the ref. I'm not arguing with it, but we need to be a bit more careful. Delivery of the free kick. Alisson gets no, he didn't get a touch on it. There was a header for Callum Wilson there. Looked like it might be creeping in. Alisson did dive, didn't get a touch on it, went wide. Again though, questionable whether he was offside or not. Sadio was the deepest Liverpool player, but either way, it's a goal kick to the Reds. It's already been taken. Ball's with Alisson. He puts it out left hand side now to Andy Robertson. Robbo goes on a run, plays the ball at Ricochet's back. He gets it back. Sadio has it. Ball ricochets out of a Newcastle leg. That'll be a Liverpool throw in left hand side. Welcome to everyone that's joining us. 1,500 people in the chat right now. Thank you guys for being with us. Go on, you Reds. I've 2 bottles of water today, folks, because I feel like there could be a lot of shouting. Milner, ball out left hand side. Sadio, he's clattered into. That'll be a free kick for the Reds. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Free kick to the Reds, left hand side. Milner takes it short. Goes back to Fabinho. Fabinho rolls it across to Nat Phillips. Ball inside to Curtis Jones. Gives it to Trent. Trent tries a ball over the top to Salah. Salah brings it down. Looking for options. Goes back to Hendo. Hendo goes out wide left. Sadio. Robbo. Crosses deep to the far post, but there's nobody there, and Newcastle put it behind for a Liverpool corner. Come on, the Reds. Chance for us to get a good delivery in here. Is the laptop real? No, that's fake. That's fake, mate. Although it is kind of a copy of my MacBook Pro that's sitting over on the sofa there. But yeah, it's all connected up. I have a monitor in front of me that's connected to my laptop. But that one on the table, no, that's fake. So is the table. The chair is real though. Right, corner here to the Reds. Trent looks like an outswinger. Gives the signal. Delivery in. Oh, Fabinho got on the end of it. Or did he get a clatter in the head? Looks like it'll be another Liverpool corner. Trent gave the delivery. Yeah, it came off a Newcastle head last, and I think maybe Fabinho collided with him as well. Yeah, that's what happened. But it'll be another corner to the Reds anyway. Thiago is on the bench for those asking. Yes, he is available today, as is Shaqiri. 8 minutes gone. Another Liverpool corner. Trent gives the signal. Ball comes in. It's cleared by Newcastle. Milner has it at the edge of the box. It's gone ricocheting out left hand side where Mo Salah comes to meet it, and there's an offside flag up. So it'll be a free kick to Newcastle. Linesman said Salah was coming back from an offside position. Let's see if he's correct. Doesn't really matter because, you know, it is what it is. He was incorrect. Mohamed Salah was onside. Incorrect decision. Doesn't matter. Nothing we can do about it, but he was onside. Newcastle defender was playing him on. Ball headed forward. Liverpool working at right hand side. Hendo tries the ball in behind to Salah. It doesn't work out. Now Newcastle have it in the centre of the pitch. Callum Wilson. They try and play him in behind. Alisson comes out. You let that go behind. It'll be a goal kick to the Reds. It wasn't offside yet. Absolutely not. He was never offside. And I thought that they were supposed to keep the flag down in these decisions where they weren't sure. But when it's Liverpool, no, get the flag up, he's offside. He wasn't. And Salah, who knows what might have happened there? Maybe nothing. But maybe Salah puts in a cross and we go 1-0 up. But either way, flag went up. Phillips. Back to Alisson. Alisson's under a bit of pressure. Ooh, just about got the ball to Jimmy Milner, who did well to force it out left-hand side. And Alisson acknowledges James Milner bailed him out there. Hendo now, centre of the pitch. Looking for options. Goes to Trent, puts it behind him, but Trent does well to keep it in. Again, a little bit of sloppiness with the passing here. Hendo again looking for Salah down that channel, but Newcastle mop it up. Some of our attacks are a little bit too obvious for me. I know we're trying to quick ball to get Salah in behind and that, but we need to vary it up a little bit, even this early in the game. Hendo has it again. Rolls it across to Firmino. Firmino's under pressure. He does really well. Works it out left-hand side now to Robbo. Robbo. Cross comes in. It's behind everybody, but Trent will keep it in far side. Trent gives it into Mohamed Salah. Salah now. Back to Hendo. There's that deep ball to the back post. It's up in the air. Newcastle half clear it. Sadio brings it down. Works it out to Robbo. Robbo now. Cross. Bobby Firmino kind of backheel flicked it, but it went straight to the keeper and it was easy enough for him to deal with. Take Salah off. Shut up. Honest to God, mate. 10 minutes into the game and you're already bitching about our top scorer. Honest to God, I give up. Newcastle keeper launches the ball long. Nat Phillips wins the header, but it'll go out for a Newcastle throw-in. Come on, the Reds. 11 minutes gone. Not really many chances to speak of. Oh, that has to be a booking. Has to be a booking. Milner was just taken out of it and we were on a counter. Referee comes across, pulls out the yellow card. Milner intercepted a pass there from Matt Ritchie and then immediately he was pulled back. And that's a free kick to the Reds and a booking. Clark it is who picks up the booking. Fabinho, deep inside his own half. Looking for Salah in behind, doesn't work out. Joelinton has it now for Newcastle. Longstaff plays it left hand side. Looking for Callum Wilson. Nat Phillips there with him. Callum Wilson goes inside far too easily. And Alisson bails us out again. That was not great defending there from Nat Phillips. It all came from Fabinho trying a long ball. Didn't work out. Newcastle then had a quick counter. Played the ball into the left channel. And Callum Wilson, he got past Nat Phillips far too easily. Out-muscled him. And then we were bailed out by Fabinho or Alisson. I'm not sure who it went off. But either way, it'll be a Newcastle corner. Worrying lack of pace and lack of physicality for me there from Nat Phillips. He was absolutely sent for the echo there. I think it was Fabinho that actually got a foot to it, so well done to him. Another corner to Newcastle. Delivery in. Fabinho gets a head on it. Salah gets a second head. Newcastle hook it back in. Flag goes up for offside. It'll be a Liverpool free kick. Again though, we've been given a warning there. Callum Wilson down that left channel. Well, our right hand channel. Fabinho. Out to Milner. Milner back to Robbo. James Milner rolls the ball across to Fabinho. Hendo. Back to James Milner. Nice little ball to Jordan Henderson. El Capitan flicks one up then to Sadio Mane. Out left hand side to Robbo. Bobby. Bobby turns and gives the ball away to a Newcastle player, but the pressure comes on from the Reds again. Newcastle launch a ball up the line. It's well flicked out right hand side. Come on lads, pressure, pressure, pressure. Liverpool throw in, well done lads. Good pressing. As I was saying earlier on folks, I will be here tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. welcoming in the new year. If anybody wants to come on and join me, we'll have a bit of fun, sing a few songs and hopefully get rid of the shit year that was 2020 and welcome in a brand new year. 11:30 p.m. UK and Irish time tomorrow here on Anfield Agenda. I hope to see you there. If you've got nothing better to do like myself, Couldn't think of a better way of celebrating the new year than with my real family and my online family. Milner now, over the free kick, goes short again to Fabinho, back to Jimmy Milner. Still, the entire way through this game, every time any of us have the ball, all I'm thinking is Thiago Alcantara. That's all I can think of. Fabinho to Nat Phillips. Nice little flick out by Bobby Firmino, left hand side to James Milner. Milner to Sadio. Sadio stands up a few defenders. Little ball inside the Curtis Jones, was too far behind him. But James Milner steps in to win it back, as James Milner does. Little 1-2 between Jones and El Capitan. Hendo. Curtis Jones. James Milner goes out wide right to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent now, delivery in. Oh, it's behind everyone. Milner tries a strike. Woo! Good strike from Jimmy Milner on his left foot. Keeper gets down and deals with it well. Got over the top of the ball, Jimmy. Did well. Tried to get a cleaner strike as he could in it, but it was easy enough for the keeper to deal with. Good again. Good clearance by the Reds, but Newcastle hit it straight back. Trent now. He hooks the ball back forward. Bobby Firmino can't quite bring it down. Joelinton has it now. He tries the ball in behind, but again, Trent defends it so well. Oh, we're, again, a little triangle trying to play away our trouble is causing ourselves headaches here. Callum Wilson has it. He moves it across right-hand side. Ball across from Newcastle. Nobody there. Newcastle appeal for the corner. Don't think it took a touch. Excuse me. It should be a goal kick to the Reds. But again, that all came from us trying to pass away out in the tight area and we got into a bit of trouble. Did it take a touch? Do you know, it might have caught Robbo's right leg in fairness, but the goal kick has been given. Hendo, is it Robbo's down? Robbo's down, folks. Fuck. It's the last thing we need to see is Robbo down. Must have been blocking that cross that came in. They're showing that Newcastle chance earlier that again Fabinho did very well to get a foot to, but I'll keep you up to date with what's going on with Robbo here. I'm not laughing at Robbo, sorry, they're just showing a clip of Steve Bruce colliding into the fourth official or the linesman. It's completely accidental, by the way. Still, there we go. Robbo's actually, it looks like it's his just above his left Achilles, I think. Just below his shin, anyway. I think I've just lip read Robbo say it seems all right. I think I've just lip read Robbo saying that. I'm fairly sure he said the word all right anyway. He's back up. He's trying to put weight on it. He's still in he's walking off the pitch. He's talking. Anyway, we have a corner to defend. They actually gave the corner. They gave the corner and not a goal kick. So Richie with the corner here for Newcastle. We're a man down as well in defence here. Corner comes in. It's headed back in by Newcastle. Second ball's brought down. They work it out left hand side. Richie, strike block from Curtis Jones. It'll be a throw into Newcastle. And I think Robbo's back on the pitch. I'm sure I've seen the referee just signal to Robbo to come back on. Yep, there he is, top of the screen. So Robbo's back on, folks. Hopefully he can run that off. Throw into Newcastle here. Nearly 20 minutes gone. So far, scoreless at St James's Park. Be another Newcastle throw in. They throw it towards the corner flag. Bit of a heavy touch. Goes out. Liverpool ball. Right, folks, don't forget, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. Nearly 2,000 people joining us live. Welcome. If you're with us for the first time, my name is Craig. I'm the host here on Anfield Agenda. It's a pleasure to have you all with us. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. What have we, 300 likes right now? We need to get that up to 1,000, folks. Come on. Firmino, lovely ball at left side to Robbo, who's in space. One, choo-choo! Go on, Robbo. Robbo. Ball ricocheted out far. I think it took a little nick. I think that took a nick, did it? No, they've given it as a Newcastle throw-in. That was an awful cross there from Robbo. Should have cut it back to Sadio Mane. Mane started it with a lovely header and kept his run going. Robbo breaks down the left-hand channel. And to me it looks like that the ball was to pull it to Sadio Mane, but he tries to dink it to the far post and overhits it and it goes out for a throw-in. Throw into Newcastle down near their own corner flag, left-hand side. Come on, the Reds. The referee gives a free kick there for a shove in the back of Hendo from Callum Wilson. Chance for the Reds to get a good delivery into the box here. Yep, you can just see Callum Wilson pushing. Now, again, how come a referee gives that as a free kick on Hendo, but a very similar one on Mohamed Salah wasn't given recently when we conceded a goal? These are the inconsistencies that drive me mental. That's a terrible cross from Trent. Doesn't even beat the first man. Milner gives it back to Robbo. Robbo works it back out right hand side to Trent. He tries to flick, it doesn't come off. And Newcastle have nicked the ball and now they have a chance to counter attack. All from a ridiculously shy free kick. Milner wins it back though. Well done Curtis Jones for tracking back. Sadio to Hendo. Back to Sadio Mane. Have you noticed how much it's our own mistakes giving the ball away that cost us to concede goals and counter attacks? Like just there, edge of the Newcastle box again. Slack little 1-2 between Firmino and Sadio Mane. Newcastle have a chance to counter and Hendo has to take a foul to stop Callum Wilson from breaking away. It's our own sloppiness again. I love the United fans coming in saying United better than Liverpool. We'll find out at the end of the season, Christopher, mate. We'll find out then. That's all I can say to you, pal. I mean, I'd love a title race. If we have to have a title race with anyone, let it be United. I'd love us to go head-to-head. Two most successful clubs in English football going head-to-head for the title. It would make it all the sweeter, mate, when we go back-to-back. Ball down the line as well. Wilson has it in the left channel. He pulls it back to the edge of the box. Longstaff, again, he's forced left. Richie. Trent doing well. Matt Ritchie's forced back. Newcastle go out wide right. Still Newcastle in possession. They try a ball up the line. Robbo gets there, defends it, puts it out. It'll be a Newcastle throw in right hand side. Quarter away through the game, folks. Not really many great chances to speak of. Strike from distance from James Milner forced Newcastle keeper into a save, and good work by Callum Wilson for Newcastle down that left channel. Turned Nat Phillips out inside out far too easily for me. Almost scored, but a good block from Fabinho stopped it from him. That's probably the two biggest chances of the game so far. Another throw in here to Newcastle right hand side. Ball down the line. Good work from Newcastle to keep the ball. Cross comes in. Well headed away by Nat Phillips. Second ball, Curtis Jones gets there. Now Salah plays it into Sadio Mane. Mane in this left channel. Take him on. Sadio, go on, son. Sadio, go on. Keep going, Sadio. Last ball again. Why didn't you keep fucking running, Sadio? Mate, they shit themselves when you've got the ball. Just run at them, Sadio. Slack pass again when he done all the hard work. Oh, so frustrating because he's so damn talented. Fabinho. Robbo. Milner. Sadio. Back to James Milner. Fabinho. Nat Phillips. Back to Fabinho. Nothing on, so he goes back to the keeper. Alisson. Again, Liverpool passing the way out. Right hand side now to Trent. Trent fires an absolutely delicious ball to Sadio. Take them on, mate, and get a shot. Sadio. Why did you fucking square that? Oh my god, man. Why did you square it? Trent now. Strike, keeper saves. Sadio was cut inside onto his right foot. It was begging to be shot. Hit the fucking ball. Pulls it back to Salah, who was in a worse position. Oh, stuff like that drives me mad. I don't know why he didn't take the shot on. Throw into the Reds. There's Thiago. Camera pans to him. Look at him. Thing of beauty. "25 minutes on, still scoreless. Come on, the Reds. Again, sloppy little passes, playing their way into trouble, and now we've conceded a throw-in. Come on, lads, wake up." Referee's changed. No, he hasn't changed his mind. It is a Newcastle throw. Oh, stuff like this, really frustrating. The basics. I have a feeling, though. I have a feeling Kloppo's going to try and see if we win this second half from the bench. I do have a feeling that he's going to bring on, when Newcastle legs are tiring, he's going to bring on some people that are going to cause some trouble. Just a good feeling. Phillips. Fabinho. Out left hand side to Robbo. Again back to Fabinho. Nat Phillips. Fabinho. No options. Come on. Somebody show. Somebody drop into the gap. There, Hendo. It doesn't fucking pass it to him then. Robbo tries the ball up the line. Mane gets there and plays it backwards to Bobby Firmino. Firmino now back out to Sadio. Sadio, take him down. Skin him on the outside, mate. He'll shit himself. Go on, Sadio. Tries to go inside. Gets the ball taken off him. It's a Liverpool throw in. Curtis Jones now. Robbo. Sadio. Again, Sadio gets a bit sloppy, but we get away with it and get a throw in. Throw in taken quickly. Curtis Jones rolls it to Fabinho. Sadio, little 1-2 with Curtis Jones. Jones is looking up for options. Milner comes to him, but we're forced back to Fabinho. Nat Phillips. Sadio's made a great little run there, but it was eventually blocked off by the Newcastle players. Still in possession, Curtis Jones goes back to Nat Phillips. Still inside our own half. Phillips plays the ball inside to Milner. Milner goes back to Fabinho. Again, we're trying to move it quickly. Fabinho does well, gets it out left-hand side to Robbo. Curtis Jones. You can see Newcastle's 2 banks of 4 there. Liverpool need to get men between the lines or wide. Salah. Look again. Dispossessed far too easily. That is rubbish, Mo. Wake up. Richie now in the left channel. Again, all comes from us giving the ball away. Joelinton. Ball in towards Callum Wilson again. Fabinho defends it. Curtis Jones now. Again, that all came from just Mohamed Salah just not being aware of his surroundings. Firmino. He gets sloppy and gets lucky the Hendo's there. This is just all very sloppy. We need an extra bit of pace, a bit of zip in these passes. Trent tries a ball in field that was never on to Mohamed Salah, who had 2 defenders blocking him off. Now Newcastle have the ball. They've worked it out left-hand side. Got to take a moment of guile or creativity here, folks, to break down this stubborn Newcastle team. Fabinho nods it down. Curtis Jones. Look at that from the young man. Great play, Jonesy. Gives it to Sadio. Sadio tries a ball across. It ricochets. It'll go behind. That all came from Curtis Jones having a little glance over his shoulder, receiving the ball, turning his man, and bang, laying in Sadio. Great work from Curtis Jones. Corner to the Reds. Come on, the Reds. That's what Curtis Jones is capable of, and that's what Sadio is capable of as well. We need more of that, please. Nat Phillips is up for the corner. Fabinho's up for the corner. Salah's hanging around the edge of the box. Sadio Mane's on the 6-yard line. Robbo gives the signal. The ball comes in. It's another shy corner. It's straight into the keeper's hands. For those asking about Robbo, yeah, he looks fine. He's moving freely. Hendo flicks the ball up to Sadio. Newcastle defender gets there ahead of him, balls back with Newcastle keeper, puts his foot through it. Again, Fabinho's there to win the header. Second ball is won by Newcastle though. They work it out right hand side. Come on, lads. Look for that long diagonal ball. It's overhit, straight through to Allison. Allison looks up. Rolls the ball out to Hendo. Hendo turns. Centre circle inside our own half. Moves it out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Again, look at Firmino. This is why we need that creative attacking midfielder. Because there are players between the lines there. Curtis Jones, Roberto Firmino. But there's just nobody spotting them. There's nobody with that guile or creativity to just see that little ball around the corner. There's a certain man on the bench there that knows all about it though. Phillips works it out left hand side to Robbo. 31 minutes gone. Hasn't been a great performance from the Reds, but, you know, we're still scoreless. Curtis Jones. Robbo has it now on the left hand side. Plays a ball in, looking for Firmino. Oh, it was a great ball. Firmino's first touch was shy. It was a lovely spot that by Robbo. Bobby should have done better. He knows it. He's just kind of screamed at himself. It was a great spot by Andy Robertson. He was onside as well. Oh, Bobby. Either hit that first time, man, with your left foot. Oh, it was just a heavy touch and the Newcastle defender got in and cleared it. It was a great spot though by Robbo. "13 minutes to go in the first half here. Still scoreless at St James's Park. Again, what a machine. Fabinho aerially is just winning everything. What a man. Second balls that were being let down because Newcastle are getting there first. Matt Ritchie now, left hand side for Newcastle. He turns inside, has a run into defence. Throws the ball through the channel, breaks to Wilson. Strike. Wide, goal kick to the Reds. Come on, lads, come on. Goal kick taken quickly. Trent has it. Nat Phillips. Fabinho. Out left hand side. Robbo. Back to Fabinho. Nat Phillips. Come on, you lads, come on. Ball out right hand side to Trent. James Milner. Back to Phillips. Phillips squares it across to Fabinho. Work it across now to the left hand side. El Capitan has the ball now. He's looking for options again. I feel like we're being just too safe at some, like, I know we're there. Look, simple pass, Nat Phillips, 5 yards, gives it to Newcastle, and Milner's there to rescue it. Hendo now. Ball out to Salah. Salah to Firmino, back to Salah. Nice ball inside to Hendo. Hendo opens up, gives it to Fabinho. Space on the left hand side, he gives it to Andy Robertson. Hendo. Spots the run of Mohamed Salah. Salah puts it wide off the keeper, but I think he might have been offside. If he wasn't offside, then that was a ridiculous miss. No, the flag never went up. Let's have a look. He was onside. Should be 1-0 to Liverpool. Salah's missed a fucking sitter. Should be 1-0. It's a corner to the Reds anyway. Can't be missing those chances, Mo. Delivery in from the corner. Newcastle clear. Curtis Jones wins the second ball. It's work back out to Robbo. Robbo puts in a delivery. It's ricocheting around. Oh, fucking Nat Phillips runs into the back of a Newcastle defender and it's a free kick. Darlow made the save, but Mohamed Salah should have put Liverpool 1-0 up. Not going to get many better chances than that. It was a great touch from the keeper. You wonder, should Mo have lifted it over him? I don't know. It's easy for me to sit here and be critical, but either way, that should have been 1-0. Take it round the keeper or lift it over him. Hunar, you're not going to get away with being that disrespectful in the chat, mate. Sorry, you're gone. Matt Ritchie now, left-hand side for Newcastle. Jolington. Newcastle forced a bit backwards. Good pressure from Sadio Mane. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Still scoreless, but you know, both sides will feel they had an opportunity to put one in the net. Well done, Sadio, left-hand side. Nice ball over the top to Bobby. Bobby's first touch still isn't great. Oh, we fucked that up as well. Bobby, why didn't you just touch the ball and hit it with your left foot, pal? Sadio now. We get a corner. That's Bobby Firmino's control today has let him down on 2 occasions where he's been put into great positions. Sadio played a lovely ball to him. It should have been a simple first touch. Open up his body and shoot. Oh, it's just not good enough. But at least we're getting into the positions, folks. That's one thing I will say. We're starting to find a few gaps in that Newcastle defence. Corner comes in. Ooh, it's headed behind by Newcastle. I think it'll be another corner to the Reds. If there is any positives to be taken, it is that we're starting to find little gaps in the defence here. So where are camera angles here, by the way? Just show us the damn corner. Trent gives the signal. Ball's too close to the keeper. Gets a hand on it. It's hooked away by Newcastle. Salah wins the ball. Goes all the way back to Robbo with it. Robbo gets his head up now. Plays the ball out right hand side looking for Trent. Ah, lucky goal kick. Double ricochet there off Trent and it goes for a goal kick. So far, it's been a frustrating evening, folks. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0. We're starting to create opportunities, but it's one of these situations where we cannot keep letting teams off the hook. We need to kill them off. Come on. Come on, the lads. Free kick to Newcastle. Again, stupid little shoves in the back, trying to win these aerial challenges. The referee spots it, gives Newcastle another great, not the ref, I mean, our stupidity, gives Newcastle another good opportunity to get a ball into the box from Matt Ritchie. Again, we're holding this very high line, about 10 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Similar position to the earlier free. Ritchie goes diagonal with the first ball. Newcastle win it. Sadio's there to clear. And Hendo's there to finish the clearance. Goal kick. Goal kick to the Reds. Well done, Hendo. Goal kick's taken quickly. Hendo has it. Plays a nice ball infield to James Milner. Milner now with a hospital pass to Robbo. Not enough pace on that at all. And now Newcastle have it right hand channel. So frustrating. It's just been our own slackness again. Poor first touches, under-hit passes. It's just so fucking frustrating. Throw in taken. Cross in from the right hand side. Fabinho yet again is there to head it away. Newcastle have it now on the edge of the penalty area. Strike. Alisson's behind it and saves. It was Murphy this time from distance, but Alisson got behind it and saved it fairly easy for the keeper. Milner's giving the referee awful abuse there, feeling he should have had a free kick. Let's see if he's right. I can understand where Milner's coming from, but I don't know, it was one of those. Didn't stop it even though Milner had hurt his head, by the way. Oh, he stops it after Alisson makes the fucking save. Convenient, that ref, isn't it? Don't stop it when Newcastle are attacking, but when the keeper saves the ball, all of a sudden we stop it for Milner's head injury. Alisson with the ball in his hands now. He rolls it out to Nat Phillips, who rolls it back to Fabinho. Little pitch and wedge out right hand side to Trent. Milner. Oh, he tried. I could see the ball he was trying to Sadio there. Just didn't come off. But yet again, Newcastle have a chance to counter. They overhit the pass. It goes through to Alisson. I could see exactly what Milner was trying to do there. There was good vision from Jimmy Milner. Fabinho to Robbo. Inside now. Firmino. Hendo. Ball work inside to Curtis Jones. Jones does well. Firmino. Curtis Jones. Oh, he's muscled out of it. Turned back into traffic. Newcastle launch a long ball upfield, but thankfully Fabinho's there to mop it up. Robbo. Milner now. Robbo back to Milner. Milner spreads it across right hand side now to Nat Phillips, who goes to Trent, who fucking passes the ball straight to a Newcastle player and gets bailed out by Milner. Salah. Firmino now. He's pushed out of it. Firmino. Ball through. Fucking hell! Firmino plays a ball through. We've got two Liverpool players and one Newcastle player, and the Newcastle player wanted it more and puts it out for a corner. Come on, lads. Again, an opportunity there to lay in a simple pass to play Salah or Mane in. We overhit the pass and Newcastle clear it for a corner. 3 minutes to go in the first half. The frustration just keeps on piling up. Excuse me, it's a throw-in. It didn't even go for a corner. It's a throw-in. Oh, Sadio flicks the ball onto nobody. Nat Phillips chests it down now. Milner. Callum Wilson presses. Milner has it. Gives it to Nat Phillips. Phillips looks up for options. Gives it to Curtis Jones. Lads, it's all too slow and laboured. Look at Bobby Firmino there between the lines. Look at the space he's in. Sadio. Rolls it across to Nat Phillips. Trent. No options though for the pass to Trent, so it's the wrong ball. Back to Fabinho. Milner. Again, look at the work Firmino's doing between the lines and nobody is spotting him. Fabinho. All the way back to the keeper. Out left hand side, Milner. Milner tries a long diagonal ball looking for Trent. Newcastle win the first ball and go out for a Liverpool throw. Trent looks to take it quickly, gives it to Nat Phillips. Phillips rolls the ball across to Fabinho. United fans growing a pair of balls all of a sudden, thinking it's their league. He's not going to win the league this year, folks. You know it, I know it. Goldbridge knows it. Everybody knows you're not winning the league. You're improving. I'll give you that credit. But come on, let's be realistic. We're winning the league. You know we are. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. 1 minute to go in the first half here, folks, and it's been one of utter frustration again for us Liverpool fans. Chances created, chances missed, sloppy passing. Newcastle, they overplay it right hand side. It'll be a throw in. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Okay, we don't give a shit who's in the stands, cameraman. The ball's in play, you dope. Trent. Nothing does my head in more than a cameraman showing us the crowd when the ball's in play. It happened against Spurs, and the first thing we seen was Son putting the ball in the fucking net. Milner, he does well, works the ball across. Nat Phillips. Fabinho. Nat Phillips nearly gives Newcastle an absolute gift there, but we managed to work it back. Curtis Jones has it. Trent. 1 minute of additional time, of which we've had 20 seconds. Hendo. Run forward with a Hendo. Firmino. Lays the ball into Trent. Look at Milner, man. Look at Milner. Go on the run, Jimmy. Go on the run. Trent, nice ball inside. It's a bit behind Salah. Newcastle clear. Nat Phillips. Don't go back to the fucking keeper, mate. Turn around and give it to Fabinho. 20 seconds to go. Fabinho. Tries the ball in for Robbo. Second ball breaks for Sadio Mane. Sadio. He puts a cross in. Firmino, header. Oh, what a save again from the keeper. Oh! It was a lovely spot again from Sadio. Bobby with a header. And the keeper makes the save. Last chance of the half for the Reds. Corner here. Bobby, I think, did everything he could with that header, to be fair, but just couldn't quite get it past the keeper. Corner in. It's deep. It's knotted down. The referee puts the whistle to his lips, and it's half time at St James's Park. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your thoughts on the first half. Let me just stop the clock. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a frustrating first half, but there are some positives to be taken from it. We did create opportunities, particularly as the half wore on. A couple of good saves from Darlow, in fairness to him. One from Mohamed Salah, one from Roberto Firmino. Hopefully, we keep plugging away in the second half. The chances will come and we put them away. That's all that we can really do. We need a little bit more zip, a little bit more about us. But as always, Kloppo will be in there now at half-time. He'll have clips ready from the first half to show the lads what they can be doing better, what positions they should be taking up, where Newcastle can be gotten at. And all that we can hope for is that maybe in the hour mark is that we see a little change or two. Bring on the likes of Shaqiri or somebody to give Newcastle more of a pain in the arse and get the 3 points. At this stage, I honestly don't give a shit if we win it in the 89th minute and it goes in off the keeper's left nipple. I don't care as long as we get the 3 points. Dave, you don't delete Lee Chappie's messages, mate. Lee Chappie is a friend of mine. Actually, let me make Lee Chappie a mod. There you go, Lee. Please don't delete any messages from Lee Chappie, mate. He's a good friend of mine. And he's only in for a bit of banter. What else have we got? Awful performance, said Shaw. A lot of chances below par finishing, said TTV Klopp. Our midfield is dead. Well, look, that was the worry, wasn't it, before the game? We sat there and we said, when you see a midfield and you see James Milner in there, alongside Hendo, and then a youngster in Curtis Jones, you just wonder, is the guile going to be there? And it hasn't been. Now, what can Klopp do? Well, let's pull up the team here so we can see what options Klopp has on the bench. So, as we can see, we've got Gini Wijnaldum, Thiago, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Takumi Minamino, Shaqiri, Divock Origi, Nico Williams and Reece Phillips. So you're thinking Chamberlain, you're thinking Takumi Minamino, Shaqiri, but then you're also wondering how long Thiago would have on his legs if he was to come on, and what type of an impact would he have. Absolutely. Look, I love the banter with the United fans who think they're winning the league. And look, as a fan of your club, you should be thinking you're going to win the league. That's your right. As a fan, you got a dream, and I respect that. But I still think that we're going to do it. But that's part of the fun. Let the title race be on, and may the best team win. So are you doing the first watch along next season in the United top? I saw the Goldbridge bet earlier. Mark didn't take any bet with me, mate. Don't remember. Oh, let me check. I don't remember Goldbridge accepting any of my bets, to be honest with you. I did offer a little forfeit bet, but he didn't take me up on the offer. I'm just checking through here. No, mate. Not that I'm aware of. Don't think Mark has taken me up on that little offer of a wager of a forfeit. But I will be having Mark on ahead of the game against United on January the 19th. So we'll have a little chat with Mr. Goldbridge and see how he's seen the league. Right, what have you guys got at half time? Love Milner, but he what was that? I missed it. Sorry, it was something about loving Milner and he needs more guile or something. He should bring on Thiago when it's 0-0. Look, I'd love Thiago to be on there for the second half. Every single one of us would, but you know, we're talking about a man here who's been out 9-10 weeks, only working his way back to fitness. I don't know if he has a full half in him, mate, to be honest with you. Carl said, really hope Klopp doesn't let the players work it out for themselves. Changes need to be made at half time. Simple things we need to improve. And that is something that was one of my frustrations with Klopp and Carl's as well from time to time, is he loves to give players the opportunity to solve these little problems on the pitch. But then the question is, how long do you give them to solve them? If they're not solving them, make the changes. And one of the criticisms, I suppose, if very few criticisms we have with Klopp at times, is that he often leaves it too late to make changes, in our view as fans. I hope that he can see that this isn't working. But in saying that, we've had 3 decent chances in the first half that we could have went 1-0 up from. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If Mohamed Salah or Roberto Firmino score from one of those chances, we're sitting here having a kind of a different conversation, saying that we need to finish them off in the second half. So I don't know, it's one of those. It's one of those Premier League frustrating games, and United got their win from a similar position last night, so it's up to us to respond tonight and to go out there and get the job done against Newcastle. Sorry, I'm just checking the other accounts just to see if there's anything else that I need to have drawn to my attention. Right, no, nothing new. Let's move across. Don't forget, folks, we'll have a post-match show coming up as well afterwards, so make sure you've got your notifications turned on. Please do hit that like button as well, and if you're enjoying the stream and you like what you see, not as in like what you see as in hello, I mean if you like the channel, please do hit that subscribe button as well, because we really want to push on and try and get to this 100,000 subscriber target that we've tried to set for ourselves. So yeah, if you're enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and don't forget about our other channel, Mundo Sporto. Mundo Sporto has got over 3,350 subscribers now, so thank you to you guys for that. It's a channel that we only really started over the past 6 or 7 weeks or so appreciate your support on there as well. Nat Phillips looking like our 4th choice centre back. I agree, Grim Jimbo. I thought Nat Phillips did not look good at all in that first half, mate. I thought he looked at the level that he's at, which is Championship. You know, as I said earlier, high Championship, lower tier Premier League. He was done far too easily by Callum Wilson for me down that left channel. Trent needs to be a lot better with his passing. One lovely zip pass across the field, left-hand side, but a few sloppy things as well. Firmino's first touch has let him down on a couple of occasions. I still don't know why the hell Sadio Mane did not shoot when he cut inside and it was on his right foot. Instead, he decided to try and pull the ball back to Salah, who was crowded out. We just need to make better decisions in around the 18-yard area. Do I think that Origi is better than Bobby? Absolutely not. Not by... Like, if I'm rating them 1 to 100, then there's at least 60 between the two of them, put it that way. Why do we look to go back first? That pisses me off as well, Darren. Okay, let me try and explain something that's in my head, and I hope this makes sense. What I love and look for in a midfielder, and you see it a lot more from forwards who come back into that midfield space, is before you receive the ball, a top quality, technical, gifted midfielder will have a little glance over the shoulder so they know what's around them before they receive the ball. Firmino's brilliant at it. Mane's brilliant at it. We just need midfielders that can do that. We are too often a team that goes sideways and backwards. I get it. Now, there's two sides to that coin. If you take the chance and you try and go around your man and you're dispossessed, then you're leaving yourself open on the counter-attack. So I suppose it's a measure of how much chances do you want to take. But I do think we are lacking that type of midfielder who has that little glance over the shoulder before receiving the ball. Because there's been a couple of occasions there where our midfielders did have space behind them, and yet they still decided to go back rather than turn and run into that space. So I get where you're coming from. What have we got? Real Clemp said, "Hi Craig, thoughts on the game so far? Frustrating, but we've created opportunities. Newcastle had a good one as well. Callum Wilson, thankfully that we had Fabinho there to block it. But fingers crossed, folks. Fingers crossed." Thiago is only back. People expecting him to come straight in. Be surprised if he comes all at all. So would I. The thought I had about Thiago is if we were 2 or 3-0 up, let's say, bring him on for the last 6 or 7 minutes to have a little run around, get a feel for it again, when there's really nothing at stake. To throw him in at this point, having not played football in 10 weeks or so, I think is asking a lot. Yeah, okay, we know there's some Man United fans in the chat, yada, yada, yada. We get it. You think you're going to win the league. Great, no worries. But we have got a game at stake here, so, try and add something positive to the chat. Your thoughts on the game, perhaps. Man United is so deluded, Craig. Marry me. I am unfortunately married. Well, I say unfortunately, I'm very fucking happily married, sorry. But, so no to that one. We're over 600 likes, folks, which is great. Thank you very much for that one. Again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button as well if you're enjoying the channel. Let's see where we're at with that one. Closing in, we only need about 25 more subscribers to get to 61,300. So if you are enjoying it, please do hit that button. Sorry, I have an email in my inbox. Always need to... Sorry, folks. Bear with me 1 second. I'm confused by something here. Apologies. Sorry, folks. Back to the match. Sorry. What else we got? Where is Connor? Having some downtime because it's badly needed. He's been very busy. So yeah, he's having some time off. Liverpool missing their clinical finishing, said Angie. United will bottle it, said Corey. United don't have the desire to play, Pool don't. No centre backs, no title for Liverpool. We're winning the title. I'm telling you that, we're winning this title. I'm really good, actually. How are you? 4 shots and 3 on target, said Thiago. Just joined. What's your thoughts on the half? Frustrating, but we did create some opportunities, so hopefully we can finish them off. What have we got? If we win, I'm going to be happy, especially when we score a late winner, said Thiago. We've no tempo whatsoever, said Juski. 2k watching, less than 1k likes. Please hit the like button, said Dave. Again, for me, folks, it's the subscribe button. That's the big one. We really want to grow the channel as quick as we can. Happy you're happily married. Good to hear. Big up your wife, said Kate. Honestly, my wife has been the saviour for me. I can't speak highly enough of the woman. Been there for me on all the lows, never ever ever not by my side, backing me 100%. And yeah, without her support this channel wouldn't exist. So yeah, absolutely big up my wife, 100%. Craig, give us your final top 6 this season, said Lee Chappie. Liverpool, United, City, Spurs, Chelsea, Leicester. That's my top 6. Everton in 7th. I missed the super chat. Somebody, sorry, I did indeed. Craig, who's your dream realistic signing? WFM. Haaland. I think somebody mentioned it earlier on. Now, it wouldn't happen until the summer of 2022, but he does have a 70 or 75 million euro release clause in his deal. For the summer, I don't know. Like, if we move Origi on, I like the idea of a Patson Daka type of player. Klopp will reevaluate, but I would say Haaland would probably be the answer, buddy. Other than Mbappe, of course, but, that's probably unrealistic. And thank you for the super chat, mate. And apologies I missed it first time round. Do you think we should stick with Williams as a backup centre-back, disregard Phillips, or still mix in both? Well, until we resolve the centre-back situation by either going into the market in January, we don't really have many other options, to be fair, than to stick with Phillips and Williams. Right, folks, we're getting ready for the second half here. Let me just get the scoreboard, the clocks and all set up. Not long to go for the second half to get underway. Liverpool need to up the tempo and hopefully get the job done in the second half. Here comes the team out of the tunnel. So sit back, relax and enjoy, ladies and gents. Newcastle coming out of the tunnel as well. Sorry, I'm just trying to do a few little changes on my phone here before half time. Or before the second half, I should say. The Reds will be playing from right to left in the second half, so fingers crossed again, we got the job done. Newcastle will be kicking off. And we're underway. Newcastle have the ball. Launch it long diagonally out to our left hand side. It's one in the air by Phillips. Curtis Jones hooks it forward. Sadio, left hand channel. Goes out for a throw in. Throw in taken quickly. Sadio goes out. It'll be a Newcastle ball. Sloppy again. Silliness. Sorry folks, there's something going on my phone. Bear with me 1 second. Newcastle switch the ball across left hand side. Jones does well, heads it down. Honestly, this phone is doing my head in, folks. I do apologise. Ball goes out. Sadio Mane looking for a quick throw in for the Reds' left-hand side. Ball's back with Fabinho. Fabinho lays it across to Nat Phillips. Phillips now works the ball out right-hand side. Throw in for the Reds. Trent looks up for options. Andy Kirkman, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, buddy. I see you've renewed your membership. Thank you very much. Fabinho. Nat Phillips. Milner. Back to Fabinho. Trent. He looks up the line. Ball in behind looking for Sadio. It's headed down by the Newcastle defence. Newcastle hooked the ball away on the halfway line. Milner now. He gives it away. Newcastle have it. They work it out right hands. Uh-oh, could be in trouble here. Newcastle have runners. Fabinho takes the man out. That's going to be a yellow. Fabinho had to take one for the team. Newcastle with a good opportunity here. Yedlin it was. I could see what he had to do it. He had to take him out. He had no choice. It's a bit too far out to shoot this from Newcastle. 3 men over the ball. You'd imagine Matt Ritchie's left foot's going to be the one that whips it in. Right, cool. Now my phone's sorted. Apologies for that couple of minutes of fucking about, but my phone was having a bit of a fit. Come on, lads. Ball clipped in. It's up in the air by Trent. Go on, Sadio. Sadio has it, does well, gives it back to Hendo. Hendo's in a little bit of trouble. Hooks the ball upfield. Sadio loses out. Aerially, Newcastle have it with Longstaff. He's taken out of it. Another fucking free kick and another chance for him to get a ball into the box. Oh, frustration's growing, folks. Silly little free kicks giving away these opportunities for Newcastle to get ball after ball into our box. Fabinho slipped. Trent gets back. He goes down. Referee still waves play on. Should have enough bodies back now. Longstaff has it for Newcastle. Delivery in. Milner gets a foot. Okay, Jolinton tries the spectacular and falls on his arse. Hendo. Ball through the line to Salah now. Go on, Mo. That's it. Run at them. Run. Run. Men either side. Gives it to Firmino but pushes him too far left. Bobby, run at him. Take him on. Switches the ball across. Milner now. Back to Henderson. Too much of this sideways shit. Ball in. Deep to the far post. Firmino manages to keep it in. He gives it to Robbo. Robbo back to Curtis Jones. To Milner. Milner turns one way then the other. Flicks it back out to Robbo. Again we force backwards. Phillips. These are all fucking telegraph passes you can see coming a mile away. All the impetus. Bobby was on the edge of the box. Wouldn't take his man on. Tried to square it. And now we're just back going from side to side. This is damn frustrating. I did welcome back that new member, didn't I? Andy Kirkman, yes I did. Thank you for coming back and becoming a member, buddy. If you want to join Anfield Agenda FC, folks, hit that join button. It is $4.99 a month, but you do get all the things that we see on the screen. You do get all the emojis and stuff like that. Apologies if there was a buffer there for a second, folks. Firmino turns well, looking for options. Lovely little ball outside to Robbo. Robbo rolls it down to Sadio. Sadio gets a corner. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Come on, lads. Nearly 8 minutes in the second half. Still Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0. Come on, the lads. Robbo gives the signal for the corner. Come on, lads. Ball in. It's headed away by Newcastle. It'll be another corner to Liverpool. No S, we're not in the bottle of bottling the league, but thank you for your super chat. Bottling the league. The last 3 years have been an absolute anomaly in the Premier League. The points totals put up by Manchester City and Liverpool have been ridiculous. So, you know, just expectations need to be a little bit lower, to be fair, this season from everybody. We should still be winning it, like, but, you know, it won't be by the points we did last year. Ball in. Sadio with the header. Oh, it's side netting. I thought it had gone in. Side netting. Oh. Good delivery. Good run across by Sadio. Oh, again, a foot the wrong side of the post. So unlucky. Come on, the Reds. What have we got in the chat? 2,100 people watching with us. Thank you very much for joining. I would say I hope you're enjoying the stream, but if you're a Liverpool fan, it's a frustrating one. Ball's up in the air. It's won by Phillips. It's headed on by Firmino, but straight to a Newcastle player, and they launch the ball deep back at the Reds. Hooked forward again by Phillips, but straight to Longstaff. He plays it out to their left-hand side. Newcastle forced backwards. Yedlin tries a flick on. Nah, he's trying to buy the free kick there, ref. Well done, referee. He didn't buy it for 1 minute. Milner rolls the ball across to Phillips. Hendo. Out right hand side. Trent, Curtis Jones. Back to Henderson. Back to Curtis Jones. Back to Henderson. Again, too much turning, running back, sideways stuff. Salah now. What's the flag for? Offside. Oh, fuck this linesman, man. That's too tight for the linesman to be putting his flag up. I thought they're supposed to wait until a chance breaks down, but it seems like the linesmen can't get the linos can't get the flags up quick enough when we're on the attack. What happened to keeping it down until the attack's over and VAR looks at it? Nope, that doesn't happen when it's us. Flag up immediately. The one in the offside in the first half, by the way, was absolutely wrong. Yes, Jack, 7-2. Fucking brilliant, mate. Well done. We lost the game of football and you cunts are obsessed about it. Madness. Sadio now for the Reds. Again, he tries a bit of a Hail Mary ball to Bobby Firmino when he should have just kept running. Alisson absolutely comes out and bails Phillips out there, who was done again by Callum Wilson. Thankfully, Alisson was there to mop up. Curtis Jones. Milner. Fabinho. Back to Milner. Ball moved out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo has a little run. Keep going, Robbo. Go on, son. Go on. All the way. Cross comes in. It's a horrendous cross straight to the Newcastle defender. At least he had a pop. At least he had a run. Milner does well to intercept the ball. Switches it out right hand side now to Trent, who has a bit of space ahead of him. Trent. Ball in. Sadio. I don't know where the fuck he was heading that to, but it goes out and the linesman eventually puts the flag up. Sadio had a header on the 6-yard box and it nearly went out for a corner. It was closer to a corner than it was to the goal. Mile offside as well, so it wouldn't have counted. Oh, the frustration grows, ladies and gents. The frustration grows. Please don't leave it too long, Gaffer, today to make the changes. Just do it, man. Do it in the 60-65 minute mark. I think, yeah, eventually the keeper takes the free kick. Fabinho, Phillips, brought down by Milner. Milner turns, gives it back to Fabinho. Fabinho rolls it out to Robbo. It's not much on, so he goes back to Nat Phillips. Phillips back to Alisson. Alisson out right hand side. It's a little bit behind Trent, but he gathers the ball. Good spot by Trent. Seeing Milner there in space. Look at that for Milner. That is exactly what I'm talking about. 15 fucking yards of space behind him, and he plays the ball backwards. Have a look, man. Have a look. That does my bicky in. Jones. Firmino. Hendo switches it out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo, nice spot to Curtis Jones. He tries to flick to Sadio Mane. Newcastle defender comes across and puts it out. Throw into the Reds. Milner. Jones. Change of angle from Curtis Jones. Oh, again, the last pass was to nobody, and now Newcastle have a chance to counter. They move it out left hand side. Almost at the hour mark. Newcastle fire a ball down the left hand channel. It's Wilson up against Nat Phillips. He's forced back inside. Well done, Alisson comes and claims it, rolls it quickly out to Sadio. Sadio, mate, turn on the afterburners here and just leg it at them. You'll go past Longstaff for breakfast. Instead he plays the ball inside to Firmino that Newcastle intercept. I am absolutely losing my damn mind at these ridiculous decisions. Sadio had the whole of the left hand side of the pitch to run at, and he decides to play a ball inside to Firmino when there was a player standing beside Firmino that intercepted it. I'm baffled. Baffled. Hendo. He plays a ball straight to the Newcastle defender. Now Newcastle have a chance left hand side with Callum Wilson. Richie now. Joelinton plays a ball to Longstaff. Make a fucking change, man. Come on. Midfield just needs shaking up. None of them are at it today. Newcastle just playing little sideways passes here. Press them, for fuck's sake. Press them. Good defender by Jimmy Milner. Gives it back to Alisson. Alisson tries the ball. Long left hand side. Sadio chests it down into a good area. Bobby Firmino. Hendo. Quickly move this attack. Trent, he tries a long diagonal ball out towards Sadio Mane. Whose head does that come off? Referee gives it to Newcastle. Newcastle throw in. Oh, the frustration grows and grows. Please do hit that subscribe button, folks, if you're enjoying the stream. Referee, I think, got that right. It did look like it came off Sadio's head. We're very close to 61,300, so if you are enjoying it, it only takes a second. Hit that like button, hit the sub button. Throw into the Reds. Fabinho takes it quickly. Throws it back to Phillips. Who turns around and gives it back to Fabinho. Who turns around and gives it back to Phillips. Fucking hell. Come on, lads. Who goes sideways to Trent when Hendo was there between the lines. Who was eventually found by Trent. Well done, Trent. Then Hendo tries a little Rabona that doesn't come off, and it works out right hand side to Curtis Jones, who loses the ball, and Newcastle get another free kick because we can't fucking pass the ball 5 yards. Oh. Newcastle took the free kick quickly, but Liverpool now have it with Sadio Mane. Rolls it to Hendo, or to Milner, excuse me. Milner works it out right hand side. Back to Milner. Trent. Sadio. Henderson. Fabinho. Ball out left hand side to Robbo. There's nobody there for him. Look at this. I'm watching the movement. There's a huge gap of space between Longstaff and the centre backs, and nobody's dropped into it. Sadio eventually pops into it. He's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. See what I'm talking about? All that space. That's what we need to do, is get the ball into it and a quick turn and we're in. There's not enough of that between the lines. Not enough players making runs. Not enough vision from midfield. We're relying on our centre backs to basically do our midfielders' jobs. Brian, I didn't realise you became a member of the channel, mate. Thank you. Welcome back. Didn't realise Brian Morrissey was a member. Welcome back, Brian. Oh, I knew you were in the chat, obviously. Free kick to the Reds. 27 minutes to go. Newcastle holding a defensive line across the edge of their 18-yard box. Come on. We take the free kick short. Robbo goes round the outside. Ball in. Again, straight to a Newcastle player. Second ball is back to Trent. He moves it out to Firmino. Jones. Milner. Milner tries a long rake and diagonal pass. Newcastle defender gets a head in it and that'll go for a Liverpool throw. Come on, Kloppo. Come on, man. 65 nearly. Make the change. Sadio. Ball back to Fabinho. Milner. Firmino. He rolls it into Robbo, who's being covered, and we get a throw, but I don't know why he played that pass. Firmino. Back to James Milner. Robbo. Back to Milner. Thank you for the super chat. Brian Miller said, missing the dynamism of Jota. Really wish he wasn't injured during the dead rubber game. I know, man, it was frustrating as hell how we could do with him right now. Oh, Milner's going to go in the book now as well, for fucking hell. How can... Surely Klopp and the coaching staff are seeing what we're all seeing here. That this midfield has nada when it comes to creativity. Milner had to pick up a booking there as well, because our own sloppiness gave the ball away. Newcastle tried to counter. Now we've another player booked for our own slackness. Ball goes out. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Newcastle about to bring on Almiron. An attacking change for them. Because they've got to the hour mark now. Genie's getting stripped. We're going to see Genie Wijnaldum come on. Is he going to be the difference maker? I don't know. I would have... I don't know. At least he'll try and give us something, I suppose. Because this is not working at the minute. Curtis Jones now. Fires the ball into Bobby Firmino, who does very well. Roll it into Salah. Rolls it into Mohamed Salah. Salah! Oh, he's put it wide in the post! No! Fuck's sake, mate! That's twice! Twice! Bobby Firmino did everything right. Rolls the ball into Salah. Salah cuts in on his left foot. And puts it past the post. My God, man. Hit the target. Oh, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. He should have finished. Murphy's gone off for Newcastle to be replaced by Almiron. Genie Wijnaldum's about to come on for Liverpool. I'd imagine it's for Milner or Curtis Jones. I'd imagine Hendo will be kept on. Almiron now with his first touch. Sadio Mane wins that back. Firmino now. He gives it to Curtis Jones. To Hendo. Look at the run made by Sadio and not a bit of vision. Not a bit of vision. Sadio made a perfect run in behind. Acres of space. All it needed was a little pitching wedge, but no. Salah. Back to Trent. Trent throws a ball over the line to Bobby Firmino. That'll go out for a Liverpool corner. Come on! Come on, the Reds! Here's the substitution. Curtis Jones, I think, coming off. I couldn't quite see from the angle of the board there. Gini Wijnaldum's on. It is Curtis Jones who's come off. To be fair, he didn't have too much of an impact today, Curtis. Like, not having a go at the chap at all, but I can understand that call. Robbo now with the delivery. Oh, Bobby's missed a header from 5 yards with an open net. Fuck off. No, I'm not watching. No. 5 yards out. Open fucking goal. Just head it back across. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my days. Even Klopp was nearly celebrating. How did you miss? How did you miss? Ball knocked forward by Trent. Offside flag, referee. Or not an offside flag. Apparently Salah was fouling the left back. Free kick to Newcastle. 20 minutes to go. We can still win this. Plenty of time. Just cannot keep wasting chance after chance after chance. Oh, jeez. Stop showing the replays, please. You'll have me in tears at this point. Every single Liverpool player there with their head in their hands after Firmino missed that. I still think we'll win it. I honestly still think we'll win it. I've every faith we'll get one breakthrough. We just need to make sure that we keep a clean sheet. Newcastle throw in left hand side. 21 minutes to go. It's all... The Man United fans only know how to write 21 times. That seems to be all that you lads know how to write. You're not going to win it this year, so like we'll start there, but be a bit creative. Christ, I love a good bit of banter, but 21 times is about as exciting as a digestive. Honestly, be a bit more creative, folks. Our away form is wank, said somebody. Can't disagree with you, mate. Our away form is terrible. Ball out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo hooks it across. Again, Newcastle defender gets there first and it goes out for a Liverpool throw in. You can't even spell mouth, Ben. For fuck's sake, mate. If you're going to have a pub, learn how to write, you dumb SOB. Honest to God, mate. The Craig School of Trolling, the Craig University of Trolling will be enrolling from January, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving out scholarships as well to all of you trolls that are absolutely B-Tech at best. Uncle Craig is here. He'll help you learn how to be witty, put a bit of humour in, and how to actually get your comments seen. So, again, scholarships available to Craig's Trolling College, opening this semester. And there's a lot of you need help, to be fair. A lot of you, because your trolling is B-Tech at best. Yeah, another dumb fuck. Another one. There's just everywhere. Fabinho. Ball inside. I hope all the trolls are ready for what's going to come their way when we score. Because trust me, I'm letting you have it. It's coming. Trent. Ball in. It's cleared. Newcastle have it. It's up in the air. Nat Phillips does well. Milner knocks it on. Newcastle clear the second ball. Gini does well. Gives it to Bobby. Bobby flicks the ball inside. Ricochets. Salah shits the bed. Shits the bed. Another heavy touch. Klopp Masterclass incoming. Love the channel, by the way. Thank you, Zara. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Oh, Thiago stripped, folks. Thiago. Here we go. He's coming on in a minute. Corner for the Reds. Ball in. It's headed away by Newcastle. Hendo with a strike. It's over the bar. Get ready. It's going to be Thiago time soon, folks. Thiago Alcantara. Premier League ain't ready for what's coming. Woo! Here we go. Who's coming off to replace him? James Milner. James Milner's coming off to be replaced by Thiago. Here we go. "17 minutes to go. Little chat with Hendo. Newcastle player down, showing us his arse. Literally, I'm not joking. I think he got a kick at the top of his, very top of his leg. Should be a bit of additional time for this. 17 to go, folks. Again, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Where are we at with regards to the old subscriber count? Nice one. It just hasn't updated. But again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks, if you are enjoying the stream. Still waiting for the free kick to be taken, by the way, so I've nothing to really talk through. The amount of chances we've missed today. Salah could have had a couple. Firmino could have had a couple. Mane could have had one. Is there any reason why the Newcastle player, in all honesty, can't have gone off the pitch? Sure, look, he's up there now, alright. And the kick is taken. I thought they were waiting to ring in the new year there before they took that free kick. Salah now, he knocks it down. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Come on, the Reds. Come on, 15 minutes to win this. Ball flicked forward. Free kick to Liverpool. Salah brought down right hand side. Out near the touchline. Chance to get a delivery into the box. Come on, lads. Come on. 15 to go. Trent and Robbo both over the free kick. Thiago's dropped into the space if they want to roll it across to him. Come on, lads. Come on. We're taking our time over this. Delivery in, and it's fucking horrendous. Trent didn't even beat a wall that was 10 yards ahead of him. Like, not in a shooting opportunity. The wall was literally 10 yards ahead of him, and the free kick didn't even beat that wall. That's not good enough, I'm sorry. Ball up the line from Robbo to Sadio. Inside, man. Skin him, Sadio. He goes down. Will he get at him for it? Free kick to the Reds again. Wide left this time. Lovely ball by Robbo. Into the line. Sadio picks it up. Tries to take on the defender, and he's brought down, and it could be a chance for the Reds to get another delivery into the box. Come on, lads. Come on, Robbo. My heart's going 100 miles an hour, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, Thiago takes up a position that is a far better angle than the one we have. Alright, ref, can we hurry this along, please? Look at Thiago on the edge of the box. Look at him on his own. Yedlin's even copping it now. Yedlin's watching Thiago for the late run. Robbo puts in a delivery. It's headed away by Newcastle. Second ball by Newcastle as well. Thiago's first touch is a header, and it goes out left side to Mo. Mo backheels it, but straight to it. Matt Ritchie. Ritchie knocks the ball up the line, but Hendo regathers it. Good challenge that to keep the ball. Newcastle player down. Don't give a shit. It's not a head injury. Keep playing. Don't care if he's down. It's not a head injury. Keep playing. He's back to his feet now. Thiago. Look at that. Straight away spots Gini between the lines. Straight away. First ball. Hendo now goes on the run right hand side. Cross comes in. It's blocked by the Newcastle player. Firmino. He flicks it on. It's cleared by Newcastle. Thiago with the strike. It's blocked. Back to Trent. Trent whips across in. Newcastle clear again. Come on, lads. Pressure's mounting. Robbo now left hand side. He rolls it into Sadio. Sadio turns inside the box one way then the other. Oh, good tackle. It was a good tackle from the Newcastle player. Thiago stops it. Newcastle trying to counter. Phillips with the tackle. It's up in the air. It's headed on by Thiago, with Newcastle win the second ball. Hendo. Newcastle working out right hand side with Almiron. He tries a little chip up the line. That's going to be a yellow card for Robbo. Or Phillips, excuse me. Yellow card for Phillips. He had to take him out of it because he was going to get skinned down the channel. Clock's not our friend here, folks. 12 minutes plus additional time to go. Almost 3,000 people watching live now. Thank you guys for being with us. I know there's probably a large chunk of you that are here hoping Liverpool don't score. Another chance for Newcastle to get a delivery in. Come on, lads. Come on. Matt Ritchie's going to be taking the free kick. Look at that. Steals about 10 yards inside there. Look at this shit. The foul was out on the touchline and look where he's taking the free kick from. 10 yards infield. Ball deep to the far post. Newcastle get a header and Alisson touches it around the post and is forced into the save. Again. How did he get to 10 yards? How did he get to fucking 10 yards? Referees are dog shit. Dog shit. Good save there by Alisson as well. Clark with a free header. Another corner, Matt Ritchie again. Swings it in. Headed away by Fabinho. Second ball's hooked back in. It's knotted down. It's cleared. Edge of the Liverpool box. Thiago heads it. Newcastle have it back. They work it out left hand side. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Trent. Oh, Newcastle have it. Strike. It's blocked. It's up in the air. It's all getting a bit sloppy now. Newcastle work it out right hand side. Cross comes in. Oh, it's dealt with, but even that's not dealt with properly. It's straight back to Newcastle. Another cross. This time it's too close to Alisson. Who... Catch the fucking ball, man! Catch it! He comes and punches it, but luckily Gini gets the second ball. Gini works it out to Robbo. Robbo goes on the run. Runs straight into a Newcastle player to throw into Liverpool. It's taken quickly by Gini. Hendo. Thiago now. Thiago spreads the ball out right hand side to Trent. Look at that. Beautiful. Trent now. Ball across. How did that not go in? It's been cleared off the line. A yard out. Fuck. Oh my God. Thiago, little ball over the top to Salah. Salah brings it down and then just gives it straight into Newcastle. How on earth did Sadio not score from there when it was nearly on the line? Ball in, keeper fucks about with it. Oh, Sadio should have just thrown his whole body at that. Head, anything. Just throw your body at it, mate, to get it over the line. Did the keeper have his arm around Sadio there, by the way? Not a sniff of a fucking penalty for that either, by the way. Did you not notice that? Keeper had his arm around Sadio's right leg. Fabinho now. To Thiago. Thiago to Henderson. 8.5 minutes to go. Chance after chance after chance has been missed. Fabinho, Newcastle pressure. Ball goes across to Henderson. Thiago's in the space. Hendo gives it to him. Look at that little glance over the shoulder. Simple little ball into the space. It's perfect. It's exactly what we need. Look at the switch now, left-hand side to Robbo. Lovely little ball through, overhit, clear. Come on! Well done, Robbo. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho goes out right-hand side to Trent. Back into Henderson. Hendo to Firmino. To Gini. Gini gives it out to Salah. Salah goes back to Trent. Gini. Salah. It's all nice and tidy, lads, but we need to be getting a shot away at some point. Thiago. He's a mile offside. I don't know why we even tried to hit him. The ball's in the net, but it's offside, and he was offside. You could see before the pass was played to Trent, he was offside. We did put the ball in the net, by the way, but Trent was offside. The ball went in then. Darlow hit off Sadio Mane, and the ball eventually ended up in the net. Six and a half minutes, to go. It's also we're not seeing any of these VAR lines, by the way. None of them. Ball spread out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo does well, cuts inside. Rolls the ball into Firmino, who fucking loses it. Oh, God. It's all Liverpool on the front foot now, looking to get the breakthrough. Gini. Salah. Trent. 6 minutes. Gini. Oh, for fuck's sake! Gini had to pull the ball back. He had 2 Liverpool players to choose from, and he hits it straight to a Newcastle player. For fuck's... Oh. Hendo. Thiago. He's fouled. Another yellow card. 5 minutes roughly to go plus injury time. Another substitution for Newcastle. Richie coming off this time for them. Again, not walking off the nearest part of the pitch like you're supposed to, but referees just allowing that to go as well so they can kill more time. Jamal Lewis now on for Newcastle. Hendo. Spreads it across to Robbo. Fabinho. Nat Phillips. Oh, it's a ridiculous pass. He gives it straight to Almiron. Nat Phillips just isn't good enough. I'm sorry. I'm calling it now. He's just not good enough to play for Liverpool. Hendo. 4 minutes to go. Thiago now. Ball out left side to Robbo. Oh, he can't keep it in. It's a Newcastle throw. Robbo, stop getting worked up, mate. You're just going to kill the clock. Just walk away. Oh, now the ref wants a word with him to kill more time. Just shut up, ref. Just let the game flow, mate. They bumped into each other. Get over it. Yeah, come on. Come on. Move the game along, you big dope. Oh, my God. You just fuck off, referee, and let them play the game, will you? Jesus Christ. Throw in taken. Hendo heads it down to Genie. Genie flicks it across to Trent. Bit of space for Trent to run into. Strike from Trent. It's blocked. Who gets there first? Trent. Corner to the Reds. 3 minutes to go. Is there going to be a hero? Frustration all evening so far. Come on, lads. Come on. Signal given by Robbo. Ball in. Again, it's cleared off the line twice. Twice it was cleared off the line there. Darlow was just having a blinder today. Fabinho. How has that not gone in? Thiago heads it across now. Firmino. Ball inside to Salah. He's been manhandled, but again, the referee never gives anything to Mohamed Salah. How are you giving a free kick against them? Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my Christ. Salah's been manhandled and he gives a free against them. Oh my God. How did we not score there? I honestly do not know how we haven't scored. Darlow again, keeping us out. And the rebound is a yard away from Salah's foot. He can't get on the end of it. A minute and a half to go, plus injury time. Darlow's going to wait till 2021 to take this fucking free kick to kill the clock. I don't blame him. If I was in his position, I'd do the same thing. 89 minutes up. Liverpool still to score. Newcastle look like they're going to get a point, but still time to play. Newcastle launch it forward again. And somehow Trent manages to give away a fucking corner. Now we have to defend the corner. Well, he should have just hooked it away. 30 seconds of normal time left. Newcastle have a corner. They're bringing bodies up. Delivery in. Alisson gets a punch on it. Thiago heads it down. Newcastle get there first. It's kept in play by Alisson. It's rolled out to Fabinho. All eyes now on the fourth official to see what will be added on. Thiago switches to play across. Robbo has it right hand side. 4 minutes of additional time. 4. Thiago. Ball out towards Salah. He gives it back to Thiago. Thiago switches the angle across left to Robbo. Mane. Robbo. Trent. Robbo. Come on, lads. Sadio. To Trent. Why the fuck did you go backwards, Trent? Thiago. Look, he's trying to make something, but there's no movement ahead of him. Move! Move! Find a space! Christ almighty! Sadio between the lines now. Oh, again it's blocked by a Newcastle body. Sadio wins it back. It'll go out for a throw in. Newcastle throw in. Shaqiri's coming on now for 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes. Salah's going off. Less than 3 minutes to go. Shaqiri's on. Salah's off. Salah should have scored today. Wasted chances aren't good enough. I'm sorry. These lads should be putting these away. 2.5 minutes to go. Newcastle with the throw in. Another Newcastle throw in. Throw into the Reds, right hand side, just inside the Newcastle half, looking to get on with it quickly. Thrown to Thiago. Thiago has it centre of the pitch. Spreads it across to Robbo, but it's intercepted by Almiron. Now Newcastle have a chance to counter. They launch the ball forward. said Fulham, West Brom, Newcastle. Bottlers. Not bottlers, mate. Just can't put fucking chances away. Come on, Bobby. Chase it. 90 seconds of additional time to go. Oh, for fuck's sake, Sadio. Just take it down, mate. Fabinho. Thiago. Back to Fabinho. Hurry the ball up, lads. Just run with it forward. Oh my God, this is just wasting time. Just get the fucking thing forward. That's great. Give it to Thiago when he's surrounded by two men. Henderson. Firmino. Look at the space right hand side. Trent. 50 seconds to go and we're still fucking about side to side. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Moving the ball side to side with the clocks against us. Fabinho, Mane, Henderson. Mane, Henderson. Cuts inside. Gives the ball to fucking Newcastle. All of that fucking about. And now we give Newcastle a chance to counter down the right hand side. And the ball goes out and that's going to be the end of the game. Another absolutely wasteful display from Liverpool is going to see us come away with a fucking point, which means United not win the game in hand and will all be level at the top of the league. This is an absolute joke. This is not good enough. For the chances that we've created today and not put away, this is just absolute bullshit. Our away form has been disgraceful this season. Referee blows up and it's all over. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0 in a game that we let another 2 points slip away from us, letting everyone back into the title race. I'll be back with a post-match show, ladies and gentlemen, in about 10 or 15 minutes to pick the bones out of what, yet again, has not been good enough. Salah missed sitter after sitter. Firmino missed chances. Mane missed chances. It's just not been good enough. Our away form needs to pick up and we need some answers.